How's it going, everyone? This is Jody the Great, streamer for Disrupt Gaming, and I'm here to talk about Lee. Lee is a great character, in my opinion, since season 1. I know a lot of people had ups and downs about him, but that's fine, I understand. I'm here to talk about more, a little bit of him in season 2 of Lee. So I'm going to show everyone how to use this character, how to play safe with this character, you know, the wall combos, the combos without wall in general, a little bit of mix-ups and poking, and talk about moving as well with him. So mostly the best pokes you want to use with Lee are like, you know, the usual 1-2s, 2-1, down 4-1, a back 1, down 4-4, standing 4, forward 4, down 3, down back 3, down back 3 plus 4, and full crouch and silver 4. Down 4-4, sorry, silver tail. Back 3 as well is a good tool. All those tools right there are really good poking tools. Don't do it too much, but mostly go for highs and mids, because the lows can be very risky and very punishable, even down 4 as well. So we're going to show you more about, let's go with the punishable ones that everybody should use more. You know, if it's jab punishable, 1-2-4, or if you can get this off, 1-3-3-3. Now remember, the execution is very hard. If you get it off, it is a very big win on your end. Not winning the whole match overall, but damaging wise, especially near wall. As you see, I'm failing at. There we go. And you can actually get up back 3 or down 3 off. I know some people have been trying to wonder, why do I do up back 3 also? Up back 3 is a good whiff punish if people try to run in for the kill. And if you're predicting it, it's very good. And on counter hit, gives you that guaranteed. 4-4-3. But we're going to move back towards the poking game. You always want to understand what your opponent is doing. So you always want to space, move around, play in a good neutral zone. If you get in their face, mixing them down 4-1. Going with a standing jab. If you feel they're ducking, going for the 4-2, don't finish the whole thing, or standing 3. Now if you get a standing 3 off on hit, you're +7. So that means you're still in the advantage. Down 4-4 is +2 as well on hit. This is a good tool to use too if they're ducking, or if they're trying to rush in right away. Good tool, very good tool. And whip kick. They run in, throwing out jabs, you at the range, whip kick, +4 on hit. Very good as well, but if you got good space enough, back 4. But don't do it too often because they look for that. Or if you feel they're going to try to attack you after whip kick, just go into forward 4 and 3. That way they block that and they take the second hit, they get countered and launched. Or you can use 4-4-4 as well if you feel they're throwing out jabs way too much, or a big high move. So be careful when you use those. If they doing something -13 such as a hop kick or a certain power crush, just use 4-12. 4-12 might be knock away, but if they do it near wall, you get a wall splat. And when it does wall splat, you get a whole combo. I also get people who try to wonder how to do down 3 on counter hit. Down 3 on counter hit is a very tight moment. So you have to be on guard to do that. And to do it, you have to go into Hitman stance. You can't just do down 3 into back 3-3. You have to do down 3 into Hitman. So the moment you do down 3, press 4 right away, and it'll put you into Hitman stance. And during that timing, once you go into Hitman stance, you have to go into back 3-3. The time is very strict, but if you practice enough, get used to the timing, you can do it. Even with 4-4-4, 4-4 now has the new change hits, so you can no longer go for that no more. Best option I would say do, well, the hard option will be this one. Even though I was near wall, I could have done more hits than that. But if you're not confident getting sidestep 3+4 off, don't worry about it. Okay. can always side step to your left and then do down 2. Just a starter combo for now. Also, Hitman 4 was changed. So now you can actually get a free slide out of that. You used to not. Now it's very good to use now. So be in mind on that. It's still counter hit launches, but be very careful when you use that tool. If you feel that people are being too aggressive, they're already trying to attack you even after you did the Hitman 3 a lot, or Hitman 2, or Hitman 1-1, you know, go for Hitman 4 if you feel that it is time to use that tool. But if it's not time to use the tool, use the other tools. Like Hitman up for 4, you know, 1+2, you know, Hitman up for 3 if they're gonna wake up near the wall, you get your wall bounce, you know. Hitman 2 if they're throwing out right jabs, you gotta be careful on the left jabs, don't really crush the left jabs. So most of this stuff is risky, Willie, but make sure you're on plus moment. I advise you be plus. So if you ever use running 3-4 and they block it and you go into Hitman, you're +6. I mean, if you just do it without it, I mean, you're +3, which is still great. You still got plenty of tools to use at +3 with Lee. Alright, we're gonna do crouch dash. Crouch dash is really good. You get a slide out of it. You get your other while standing attacks mixed in out of it, especially while standing 2-3 and while standing 2-4. You can also get flip kick, but you got to be very careful on the flip kick because you can get launched, and while standing 2-4, they can duck the second hit if they understand the animation of that kick instead of this animation. Now while standing 2-3 is now -13, which is not bad. I actually take that over 14. Also, another good tool to use instead of back 4, you have back 4. It's always been a good tool, but now they put it to where if they block it, you're now +2. You're in the advantage now for a homing move. Pretty good though. So you can still come in and be at the person's face or still play a good neutral zone. And also what they did change on one of these power crushes, back 3+4, they made it give more pushback. So now it's still unsafe. It's -15 now instead of -17. It's still unsafe, but you can still get you a little advantage if the opponent doesn't have the punishable range move on you. But still be very careful with that. Hitman up for 4 did get changed. You can actually get a second hit out of it. Get you a combo, 45 damage, that's not bad. It's still plus on block, same as 4-3+4, while running 3+4 and back 4. Best moves on block plus. The risky moves on low, on hit, is full crouch and down for 4, down back 3+4, and down 3. Because on, they're still minus on hit. Well, down back 3+4 is +4 on hit. But on block, I believe it's still -13. So be very careful when you play against someone like Kaz. Down back 3 will be the best recommended one. +2 on hit, and it's like -11 or -12. So this will be the best low. If you ever come against Kaz players, mix in this low more than the other lows, because you will get twin pistons guaranteed at the other lows. I'm gonna show y'all some optional wall combos. You ever get somebody on a wall, you can always do down for 1, 4, 3 into down 3. You can always do down 4 to 4 up 3. You can always do 4-3-3. You do down 4-3-2-3. Actually, if you time this right, I believe you get a flip. You're supposed to get a flip, I believe. And 4-3 delay 4 now flips as well. Those are the wall combos the best use for Lee. Alright, we're gonna go to another stage and I'm gonna show you a little bit about juggles, which is combos exactly. Everyone has their own terms, so I try to bring both terms to both worlds, or to new players that familiar with old definitions, so I try to keep it up to date with the same old definition, still the same new definition today that a lot of people use. Now, when you practice Lee, stage without walls is the perfect stage to practice on. It should be with all the characters. That way, you don't have nothing interfering. You can find out the longest combo you want to extend it out, where you know that you can't do no more hits. So his launchers are pretty much that's generic, or like down 4-2 and up 4-4. And then you got blazing kick as well, but you got to remember this very punishable. Big number on negative on blocks, so be very careful with that. But it does launches, and you can get high damage off of it. Most of the ones on counter hit would be like back 4 or 4-4-4, even though 4-4-4 now does knockdown, but you can do back 3-3. The time is very strict on it. Even with a 4-3-4 and side step right 3+4. You can get a combo off that as well on normal hit. Counter hit, it counter hit doesn't bounce. Back 4 does it, and 1+2 counter hit also gives you a combo as well. And you can also do back 3-3 easier than just full crouching down 4-4. Well, that's gonna be on another video coming soon. But mostly I want to show you, like, if you ever do a combo with Lee, you know, this is the starting combo. You know, you always want to practice combos where they have sample combos, or you can freestyle your own combo. Try to go for the max damage if you can get it off. That's not the max, but that's a start if people are not confident on their back twos, which I will discuss next. Alright, so back twos, a lot of people still having a little trouble with this, and those that are new, what you want to do about back twos, it is back two and tap forward. I'm going to launch them and go for it. So it's almost like a 2-second moment, but it's not. Almost like a 1.5 sort of kind of way. Also, he can also do it out of back 1. You want to do a standing 2 in there. I know there's ways you can do it without the standing 2, but that would be the safe option I recommend people doing. And also, if you notice, I did a while standing 2-4 out of it. And I do get people asking me, do you duck out of there to do this? And the answer is no, you don't have to duck. You just tap back. Even out of back 1-1 missed up. Even back 3-3 yourself. I'm sorry. But yeah, when you practice the maneuvers, just press forward when you do it. This one you just press forward. Safe option. You know, you can press forward one time, but I would recommend you press forward twice. But this combo right here, you can mix in with a lot of starting launchers. Get you going. So all I did is knee to 4 up 3, press back 2, and I tap back, and I did while standing 2-4, and I ran up and I did back 2, missed up into 4-2-1. Let y'all take a good look at those inputs I just did. That'll be something you can practice watching this video. So I hope this helps. is a good damaging combo. You know, there's more combos in this game you can do. So practice that. It's not a bad thing to practice. And if you want to practice something else, crouch dash. Make sure you keep practicing this. Hold down and 4 down forward. More you practice, more you get quicker at it. You know, we all struggle at it. Not everyone's perfect, including myself. I say the best recommend is to practice movement for an hour, combos for an hour. Make everything separate in your gender, especially playing with this character right here, because you want to understand all his pokes and know when to go for big moments, when you don't go, and then when you don't go for big moments. So the best thing to do with Lee is understand every matchup. Even when you lose, understand why you're losing. Understanding why the tools that you're using are not working, what the tools that are preferred are working. So make sure you always poke. Make sure you always get a good neutral. Make sure you practice backdash canceling. Make sure you practice ducking certain highs or stepping certain moves that are delayed. Mostly just practice movement. Movement and punishing. Movement and punishing with Lee. That's the best way you'll win games better. Poking, punishing, and movement. If there's anything else, you can catch me on Twitter at Jody the Great. Follow Disrupt Gaming. Thank you for letting me help new people today that want to learn this game. Hope everyone checks this video out and enjoy it. Check out my Twitch, Jody the Great, and my YouTube channel, Jody the Great. And make sure you subscribe to Disrupt Gaming channel as well. Thank you everyone for taking the time for watching this video. Hope you guys learn a lot, and I will see you next time. Take care.